Hello, this is another drawing stream. I'm just calling it part 1 because I never actually labeled these before, so that's why I'm calling it part 1. So I think all the settings are accurate. Wait, huh? Why did why the music just why did the RuneScape 2 music just stop? What? Okay, that's pretty weird. It's pretty odd. I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. What? What? I like how it's been playing for a little while before the stream actually started, and then as soon as I start the stream, it. Okay, all right. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna start drawing. All the drawings I'm doing for this stream is for Darkodai, by the way. If you haven't played the game, I linked it in the description. There's a demo out. The full game isn't gonna be released for a long time, by the way. I don't know how long. I can't give an exact estimate, but I'm pretty much only. I made the game larger than what was originally planned, so. You know, it's gonna be quite a while before it's released. I was just gonna draw a tree for the next area. I can't give any spoilers, so I'm not gonna give any spoilers. But so I can't draw too much either on this stream because that would be spoiler territory. But Sorry for any background noise, by the way. I don't know what my neighbors are doing, but I can't. I don't know if that picked up on the microphone. Some really bizarre noises, though. I can't say I've ever heard a noise like that. It's like some kind of screaming, and not in like, you know, they need help kind of way. Just I don't know what they're doing. Honestly, I don't know. I was just checking the stream again. Sometimes I don't know what colors are best here. Having this be white would be better lore-wise, so... That looks much better, yeah. Okay. You gotta love the music stopping. That's I said I wasn't gonna draw spoilers, but I'm kind of tempted to. So just it's like, I guess the thing that matters is just the context, right? Oh, there's a message. Enjoy watching you. This is very relaxing to watch. Thank you. Thank you for the comment. trying to draw the neck right. It's like supposed to be coming around the corner there. It's just gonna look like another horn on their head. Oh well, you know what, that's fine. Just gonna look deflated. It fits the character, so that's fine. Hello. Bryden, hello. Welcome to the chat. How's it going today? Or tonight? Wherever you are. Have you read Wings of Fire? I have not, actually. What is it? I'm gonna look that up. It sounds familiar to me. I'm pretty sure I've heard of this before. I'm reading up on this. Give me a second. You know, I think I read this in school, actually. When was this released? Wait. Oh, it was released in recent times, so 2012. Then never mind. I was thinking of something else. There was a there was a book series I read in school. Definitely wasn't 2012 because that's way too late for that. It was around 2004, I believe. The ones I was thinking of. But no, I did not read those. I see it's by Scholastic, which the only thing I think of was those Scholastic book fairs where I bought a whole bunch of it was like cheat code books. I had internet access back then, but I kind of just liked looking through those. Maybe there wasn't anything documented online, for example. Also got the RuneScape guide, the 2006 RuneScape guide. That was I love looking through that to this day. It's just some pretty odd stuff in there. Maybe the music is too loud. Let me turn down the music. Just a little bit. These are default RPG Maker MV textures right here. I didn't replace these yet. Well, they're not in the game. I should mention that I don't put default stuff in my game. It's all custom. I just meant on the texture sheet, the sprite sheet here. Just do that. So what's up with that Wings of Fire thing? You're just asking that at random, or it kind of sounds rude me asking that. I was just kind of curious. I don't often have people talking about books in my chat, so I was just kind of curious. Yeah, people really do need to read more though. That's for sure. I love that James and Laura pumpkin I drew. That is, you know, I couldn't have done a better job on those. I'm gonna be taking a break soon as well. I know I haven't been drawing for that long, but wanted to go work on some other stuff then as well. It's 5 p.m. right now. Yeah, I should probably end the stream soon. I have other videos to edit. I'm working on a few more Dark Souls videos as usual. Kind of getting tired of making those because I don't know. I'm getting a lot of subscribers from those, but at the same time it just feels like I'm not progressing fast enough. I'll probably go back to making Deltarune videos or something. Hello, Kaz. Hello. How's work going? Just got off. Alright, nice. Well, good luck. Good luck and safe travels. I was just saying I was about to wrap up the stream soon as well, so that's pretty good timing. Not anymore, stream another hour. I mean, you know, after I'm done editing my next Dark Souls video, we could hop on Hytale if you want to on VC. Could stream that on the server. Like I said, I just got a month's worth of the server, and it actually runs really good with just 2 RAM. I just put 2 RAM into it, and it's pretty nice. It's not bad at all. Well, I guess we have to see if you and Wolfie get on at the same time. If all 3 of us get on at the same time, I'm assuming it'll be fine. You know, I'm assuming it'll be alright. Oh, I messed up here. Just there we go. It's funny because just like you never used to be able to say certain things in the chat, right? And it's like you can feel like a weight has been lifted, where it's like they do allow quite a bit. I remember some certain odd words were censored in the chat back in 2018 or so. It was really random words as well. Like, we're playing, you know, I think I was streaming RuneScape, and, you know, I was smelting, and it's, Ben was typing in the chat, and he couldn't type in furnace. It's just like, what? There was, like, a whole bunch of words that just, you couldn't type. I don't... Hey, do you want anything drawn? I can draw one more thing before I stop the stream. Just give me something to draw and I'll put it in. I'll put it in. Just give me a moment here. I'm gonna put that away for a moment here because I have to save this. One moment. Did I just save the wrong image? A symbol of peace. Okay, well that's interesting. This is gonna be abstract. Hold on, hold on. Give me one moment. There we go. Okay. A symbol of peace. Like what it's the yin yang symbol. Alright, I'm gonna draw a symbol of peace. Alright. This is gonna take me a minute to think. You gave me like some sort of like Alright. I got it, don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna start with this, right? Let me minimize this so I can see better. There we go. Don't worry, I'm coming up with something right now. I have to open up a new layer here. Oh, give me a moment. I'm gonna make this a darker color here. Why is that not turning transparent? Am I on the right layer right now? What is going on? Okay, there we go. I don't know. That looks like a symbol of peace to me. I don't know. It just maybe a log cabin on there as well. Let me zoom in. I'm trying to think. This is not what I had in mind. I mean, you asked me to draw a symbol of peace, so I drew a symbol of peace. I don't know what else you want from me. Here, I'll give it more detail. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna draw me and Carlos fishing right here. I was thinking of a Buddhist kind of symbol. I can draw a Buddhist symbol. You know, I can do that. I don't want to mess it up because I typically don't practice Buddhism. I only practice Shinto. So I do know what what a Buddhist symbol looks like. You know, it's the wheel, right? Yeah, I'm gonna draw me and Carlos fishing right here. It's gonna look so bad. My mouse messed up. Okay, here we go. Actually has to be smaller. This is gonna look funny. That's perfect. Is that a purple rat creature? Yeah, it is. Okay, you know, I think that's good for now. I was gonna make it more detailed, but I think I'll just, I'm not gonna add all the details there. Okay, it's time for Carlos now. It's gonna look like something else after I finish that. This is gonna be a mushroom, okay? No, I can't draw that here. See, it's just the outline of them, alright? So this is just the outline, so... We have to add hair on them quick. You know, we could draw Mike Matei. You know, we could. We should have another one of those streams where we watch Mike Matei's old videos. You know, the Elmo review, the Brown Brick video. Honestly, you know, that was pretty fun when we did that when I was playing RuneScape Classic, and I think it was 2017. I was doing a RuneScape 1 stream. I mean, we had streams prior to that, obviously, of RS1, but it was a pretty nice stream. I should probably give him some pants. Alright, well, you know what, that's, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. I'm just checking a few things. Yeah, I guess I should go and work on some more Dark Souls videos. Suppose I'll go and do that. We just oh no, don't play that one. I can't stand how tourists just latched onto RuneScape and they just spam Sea Shanty 2 for some reason. Like they think it's the funniest thing in the world when they never played the game before. It's just, I don't know, pretty weird stuff, but it depends on which video I'm making. There's some videos that I don't like making, and there's some that I do. The one, let me look at my channel real fast to see which ones I uploaded, because I don't even remember right now. In the last few weeks. Let me see. I liked making the Slashy Souls video. I did like making that one. And for some reason, well, I know what the reason is. Well, at least I think I do. It's because I was uploading multiple videos at the same time, I think that affects the algorithm in some way. Because that one should have gotten a lot of views on it, and I was actually thinking of re-uploading it, but I guess I'm not going to do that. So I won't do that. I didn't like making the New Game Plus video too much. That one was kind of, I don't know. My favorite Dark Souls video that I've uploaded recently was the Mystery of the Majula Obelisk one. I put a lot of care and effort into that, and I really enjoyed that. It's like videos that I'm very passionate about don't really get views on them. The one I really liked making, this is just me reading off my blog, basically, but I did add a lot of stuff in the video itself. The History of RuneScape's Champions Challenge, that was one I've been working on for a year and a half. I just never really posted it to my blog, because there's a few other details I wanted to add, and I just never really got around to it. But yeah, I have a blog where it's... I'm assuming most people that watch my videos, I don't know if they really know about my blog or anything. It's just on my own website, where I write about video game mysteries, myths, urban legends, rumors, oddities, that sort of stuff. It's like unsolvable, unexplainable video game mysteries. That's my favorite thing in life, And I like the iceberg trend that started on... a lot of people were posting it on the paranormal board, actually. And then it kind of spread outward, and then a whole bunch of I'll hold some language here. I'll hold some words back, but people just took those iceberg images off of just off of V, off of X, and the paranormal board, not XX, but and they started spamming that, and a whole bunch of forums dedicated to video game mysteries got flooded, and so yeah, I wish those iceberg... In a way, I do watch other people's iceberg videos, but I don't know. You have the weird people that go on videos and comment and say, like, what's the point of this? It's like they don't understand the point of an unsolvable mystery. They don't understand why it intrigues other people, and they just... It's weird. You can't really have a normal discussion about this stuff anymore, and it's something I've always been interested in since I was a kid, because I would always ask the question of, like, why a developer put something in a game or an item in a game that doesn't do anything. I love stuff like that, and I would always... Theorizing is something that I love to do in video games, and a lot of people don't understand that, so there's a lot of conflict when people look at an iceberg video. They'll go to your own personal forums and just start insulting the entire hobby for some reason, if you could call it a hobby. I mean, it's a very obscure thing. It's a very niche topic to speak on, just video game mysteries and urban legends and stuff like that. It's a discussion that can't really be had about newer games because of data mining and stuff like that. It was mostly a thing of the past. It's the era I grew up in. I was born in 97. I got to experience a whole bunch of that, just a whole bunch of people making stuff up about video games. But there was once in a while where it was actually true, I remember at recess one time when I was in school, there was it was when Smash Brothers Melee came out, and someone told me how to unlock Luigi in that game. I'm like, yeah, okay. And he was in the 64 Smash Brothers, in Smash Bros 64, but the way he explained it, and the unlock method was real. It was like I believe you have to finish the first course in adventure mode with was it a 3 on the timer, or was it is either 2, 3, or 4, or something like that. And it actually worked. I'm like, what? But I know you can unlock them. You can unlock a lot of fighters with just doing multiplayer matches. So there's like alternatives to unlock them, but that was that was the thing that just made me think, a lot of things are possible in video games. There's probably a lot of stuff in older games that, in popular older games that people just haven't found yet. That happens sometimes. That's the thing that happens. I really like watching pop fiction and whatnot. I liked watching that when those were, I think those were around 2011, 2012. Very cool stuff. But yeah, a lot of the magic is gone because, obviously there are limits to video games. When you're younger, it just feels like video games are infinite. And there are definitely things in older games that people have not found yet. So that's it's like me. I'm not saying Dark Souls 2 is old, by the way. I'm just saying this because that's what I've been uploading lately. There's just there's some things I'm still figuring out about that game that I've never known about. It's just really, really obscure stuff. Very cool stuff. Yeah, data mining. That's what I was talking about prior. It's a lot of that does take away the mystery in the game. So to get around that, Toby was able to do that with Undertale and Deltarune because you just put something unsolvable in the game. So people can theorize on it, and hey, maybe some of those guesses are true, right? I mean, true. But that's one way to go about it. That's one way to avoid people data mining some hidden stuff is you just simply like you did with I believe this is what he did with some of the unused stuff in the game. Like, you have the horse stable and you have that one. It's like a blob character, which it looks like he used a brush tool to just scrub it out of the game as if it's redacted. I like the theory that that's Des and it's like just her hunched over and that's her hair going down. You can see like a little antler poking out. Just stuff like that. So I guess that's it for the stream. That's all I really wanted to draw and talk about for now. We have 4 viewers in here actually. Well, I'll be streaming some Hytale again soon. Maybe not today, but because I do actually have to work a whole lot on some other videos. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing my Minecraft Beta 1.202 worlds again. Both of them, not just the new one I just created the other day, but my old one I've been playing on the past few years. I'll play on that one a little bit as well. I'll be streaming some of that, and the RuneScape streams are gonna have to wait a while. I haven't felt like playing OSRS recently. In a way I do. I don't have the time for it. That's the problem. I just don't have the time to play RuneScape lately. Especially considering, I have to the next 99 I want, and I'm not close to maxing, but I'm fairly close. I'm not too far off from maxing. I just have to do agility and rune crafting and well, I'm saying like that's what I want to do next. So that's what I have to do next. That's not all I have left to do, but I can't stand agility in RuneScape. Like that's the one skill I'm trying to build that agility dungeon to my POH. It's gonna cost 30 mil, so I guess I'll just do Slayer for a while and just keep alking. But I mean, I don't really. Getting GP on an iron it's not too hard, right? It's not hard. I could make battle staves as well. I could do that to get my crafting up at the same time. Because crafting is also another one that is just, you're either crafting battle staves or you're just doing the glass make method, which it's fast, right? It's fast. I just have to grow the giant seaweed, and then that's just how I train it. I just have to sit there, and that barely gives any farming XP, to be honest. So, but yeah, aside from that, I'll be streaming a whole bunch of stuff soon. Eventually, I don't know if RuneScape is going to be one of those things, but I have actually been streaming RuneScape a whole lot the past like late last year, I have a whole bunch of streams up for OSRS. Again, I'm probably going to be streaming Sola to Robo. I just didn't get around to going to New Game Plus yet in that. So I want to go to New Game Plus Plus to 100% it. And it's just because, like I said in my other stream, I I never 100% of the game back in 2012. I just played through it once, and that was it. So I'm trying to 100% it right now, and I'll probably maybe I'll stream it when I. The problem is just the capture card for a DS. I haven't aimed for 100% in a Final Fantasy game yet. If there's a Final Fantasy game I'm gonna 100%, it's probably Final Fantasy 9. So context is 200 hours. That's not a problem. I've played games where to get 100%, it's an absurd amount. So that's like 200 hours is nothing. But I'm just waiting for comments. I'm just waiting for comments. I'm gonna check some stuff while I wait. I'll just put some more music on for a little bit. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. You got an ad? That's interesting. I forgot I had ads on. That's crazy to me that that Crescent Quest has 28,000 downloads on it. 28,000 downloads on Crescent Quest. That is... I'm very grateful for that. I was just checking the statistics on some of my games here. I might stream Crescent Quest again as well. Do some developer commentary. I don't like spoiling a lot of stuff though, so I try to remain silent when I'm talking about lore of the game, because I want people to figure that out themselves. Did you see that Highguard is going to be shutting down this month? I did not. Does that what's the deal with Highguard? Is that one of those, the kind of game like Concord, Hyenas, Dustborn? Is that a propaganda product? Yeah, it's a Concord-esque game. Yeah, I thought I heard something like that with it. You got like Dragon Age Veilguard, Dustborn, Concord, Hyenas. There was a couple other ones that just flopped really bad. It's like they keep having money funneled into these things to try to spread propaganda. It just doesn't work. Like, all those games had like 20 players each on them at launch. Fun fact, they had it was like partially made by the Oh, that's hilarious. I've actually seen other companies do that, by the way. They had it listed as made by the devs of Titanfall, and then they removed that part afterwards. I remember when Sonic Forces came out, and the first thing it showed is like made by the developers that made Sonic Colors, and I'm like, oh wow. Like, I already knew it was, but having that shown on there like you're proud of it, just... Oh yeah, and then you have the Sonic Colors remake, that, or the remastered that just came out last year, and you just... I mean, it was Sonic Colors, alright, just flashing like epileptic colors on the screen, which is not healthy. Hopefully it had like some kind of warning in the front. It was glitched, like it was completely bugged, and it just flashed multicolored. Just it was bad. I never liked Sonic Colors, and I never liked Sonic Unleashed. Like, I just, you know, I like the semi-serious tone of the adventure games. And then all of a sudden you have like Sonic Unleashed with all these Disney characters in it. Well, they look like Disney characters anyway, what I mean. And then Sonic Colors, you have Sonic just running through, just, it's mostly in 2D, which, I mean, hey, I mean, if you like that, that's not a problem. But running through like some type of world with a whole bunch of like floating hamburgers and like ice cream, like how much, like, how juvenile can a series get? It's like they're trying to be Mario or something. Just, I don't know. You only liked Shadow the Hedgehog. That was the best Sonic game. No, I absolutely love Shadow the Hedgehog. It's just the fact that it's running on the Sonic Heroes engine, so they're using all the same physics from Sonic Heroes pretty much. So it's like Shadow just slides around the ground. Like, the guns are really fun though. You know, it's honestly a really fun game. And I remember there was a... Now, I'm not pinning the blame on anybody, but there was someone from Vinesauce in specific who played that, and I think that just ruined the reputation of the game, because as soon as a YouTuber gets a hold of a game, like, just look at the Game Grumps, and just, like, Aaron in specific, you know, I'm not trying to call anybody out here, you know, don't engage with anyone that I'm talking about, show respect to one another, and all that, but, you know, every time he plays a game, you know, his audience, like, he doesn't read anything in the, pretty much. So you just have a whole bunch of fanboys of these YouTubers that go and they'll just trash the game. That's what happened to Shadow the Hedgehog. So, like, any game a YouTuber touches, if they have a negative opinion on that, it's going to change a big portion of the internet's opinion because people just bandwagon. Like, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog doesn't have any glitches, like, barely any glitches in it. Honestly, yes, absolutely. It's just the only difference is, like, if DSP plays a game, it's like his audience typically won't go and trash that game. Which is, like, you know, something that rarely ever happens with other YouTubers. Like, you didn't see a whole bunch of people start trashing Hollow Knight after DSP played it. It's different depending on your audience, I suppose. Yeah, that was amazing. I absolutely love JonTron. He is such a good... Love is a strong word, but, you know, I absolutely like JonTron and everything, you know, he's done online. I absolutely agree with everything he says. Almost everything, anyway. You know, I love, you know, the old Game Grumps videos, you know? I love those. And, you know, the funny thing is, like, JonTron being on that show, he was like the, he was the one that stabilized it. You know, he kept it stable. So, like, without him there, you just have these two guys that, like, You know, again, I'm not trying to insult anyone. I'm not trying to, you know, it's, you know, you know. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Like you can tell JonTron is like, you can tell he's passionate about, you know, the games he plays, the videos he makes. You know, it's, yeah, no, like Danny's not like, you know, you know, Danny's not like pro Jared, you know. I still have to play. I still have to. It would be, yeah. Like the internet tried to destroy both of them, but they weren't having. I say the internet, but you know, it was a certain political side that tried to stop both of them, and it doesn't work. Like it backfires every time with them because their beliefs that they hold. You know, the people that try to quote unquote cancel someone is like such a minority of the like such 0.1% of the population in the U.S. It's like he does like Sailor Moon. He does. I uh, I appreciate and I respect his cosplaying as well. You know, he just goes out there and does it. He doesn't care. You know that's what you have to do. You can't care, right? You just like if you're going around worrying about what other people are gonna say about you, you can't live like that. That stops creativity in its tracks. Like you have to be as creative as possible. All right. Well, speaking of the server, that'll be it for now. I guess I'll head back. I'll head back to our server. I'll head back to our server. But thanks for joining again. The past few streams, actually, I appreciate that. And thank you everybody else for joining. And we'll see you all around. Goodbye. Bye bye.